Howdy people, what's up? How are we doing? Hope we good? I can hear myself through the telly, 1 second. Phil, alright mate? How's it going? I was really humming and ahhing whether to do this tonight. I've had a couple of days off work so far. I was kind of thinking of doing this earlier in the day, and I thought, I got more chance of everyone watching it in the evening, right? So, stuck with the evening instead. I've just seen all the other people though who are streaming F1 at the moment on Twitch. So here's the competition. The official Formula 1 channel is streaming at the moment. There's currently 1,000 people watching that. So, a lot of people. There's a lot of people. A couple of big names. Jarno Opmeer has 2.7k viewers at the moment watching F1. So that's just two big names. They're already taking up like a large percentage of the 7.8 thousand viewers that are currently watching F1. Maybe we'll get raided. Yeah, maybe. We've got our fingers and toes crossed. Could be a big night tonight. Gonna leech off some of their viewers. That's what we're hoping. Anyway, let's make the jump across anyway into the game, and camera as well. Hang on, let's boot the game. There's an online login error, which isn't good. And that's not picking up the game either. There we go, that's better. Need to turn the sound on though, that would be a good idea. Okay, cool. Not really communicating with online services at the moment. I mean, luckily we're not having to go online. Shouldn't have an impact, should it? Yeah, it will let us still do. So I can't do career mode or anything like that. Sorry, time trial. Or maybe I can. It's not important anyway. We're not going to do time trial today. Right, USA. Only 4 races left, if maths serves correctly. Not really. Hasn't really been our best few races since we jumped back onto the steering wheel. So Sochi and Japan are the 2 races so far since we've made a comeback. What am I sitting on? There's something really bothering me. Anyway, not important. Yeah, 2 6th places so far since we came back. So we came off a nice win at Singapore and have changed onto the wheel. And now it's all kind of falling apart a little bit. Russia was a missed opportunity. Really. We had good pace, but just had such a poor opening couple of laps that we were just paying the price for the entire race. And Suzuka, I mean, I don't understand what happened. We were so slow in qualifying. And it just put us down the order. So we just decided, I mean, we've got a lot of power unit parts left in the car. So look at this. This is just a brand new fresh engine we've just used. And I think there's actually enough parts for another fresh engine at some point. So we can at least use this for 2 more races and then swap in the new power unit. So I mean, we're going to have no problems with reliability. Touch wood. I think this is wooden, this desk. Am I Super GT on a wheel? Isn't Super GT okay though on a wheel? Maybe I'm misunderstanding the reference. I thought he was quite good on a wheel. Okay, so the 6th places. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look at the number of 6. I think. Hang on. So we've had more 6th places than seconds, 2nd and 3rd. So we've had 1, 2, 3. We've had 6 wins, We've had 4 6th places, which outnumbers any other position that we've finished after first. So it's either first or 6th. If you're a betting man and you ever want to place odds on where I'm going to finish, it's either first or 6th. It's going to be one of them. We're hoping it's the former today. Now, last season, if I recall, the AI were very strong. I can't quite remember what difficulty we were on. But that being said, we are quicker than where we were this time last season as well. 1, I'm in a more competitive car. 2, I'm using the setup, of course, has been the case for most of this season. Yeah, so there's things to be positive about. It's just whether we survive qualifying, really. So we're going 106% difficulty today. I think it's 106. Done a couple of laps this morning, just to kind of get my eye in with the circuit. And we're faster than our previous lap times. I'm not a great fan of COTA in the first place. I don't mind watching a race or a Grand Prix here in the real world, but to drive, it's not my favourite track of all time. I'll get my COTA. I'm kind of half tempted just to pull the video out, just as a reference. Okay, let's go to the race weekend anyway. I need to set the difficulty first of all. Can I do it here? I think I can. So we're on 108 at Suzuka. That is probably what killed me. Hey, I couldn't quite believe we were that far off in qualifying, so I had to check. I had to Google it. I actually Googled it after the session because I was so annoyed that I started so far back. And it's just a Suzuka thing, I guess, being that bad, or the AI being that quick, I should say. So yeah, hopefully it's something that they figure out in the next game. I'm not confident on that. Okay, so it's going to be dry, which is good. I just need consistent conditions. I don't really fancy the rain at the moment, so it's not going to do that. It's not going to rain at least. Okay, so R&D wise, we've got everything we can afford. Yeah, I think so. And we're good. All right, let's go. Yeah, so hopefully in the new game, the disparity between qualifying pace and race pace is narrowed down a bit more. Because, I mean, that's one problem. I don't mind changing the difficulty between race weekends, but I don't want to be changing it every session. And I don't think there's such a thing as a qualifying calculator either. So maybe there is. I'm actually not too sure.
About the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car. Okay, with any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So give them a try.
Car setup. I have to say, all these buttons on the steering wheel, I still don't know what half of them do. Navigating okay at the moment. Okay. Let's just get out there, start pumping in laps anyway. Now, one thing, I mean, I've been watching a couple of videos of people who use the steering wheel just to get some. Hang on. Oh, there's a practice. Oh, okay. My practice gearbox is on the way out. Yeah, I've been watching a number of different kind of people who drive on this. Oh my god, I've got had no braking power there. That's better. No, it's not. Yeah. Been watching some other people who drive the steering wheel, you know, obviously all the esports guys, and the way they drive the car is just so strange compared to. I've got no brakes here. Hang on, let me just check my brake setting. One sec. Hang on. That's better. I cleaned my steering equipment. Well, I cleaned the equipment today. My pedals rarely get really get some attention. So I accidentally turned the switch on the load cell all the way down. So I was having to use like excessive force to slow the car down. So, but yeah, we're watching these esports guys. I'll say it for like the 4th time now. Hopefully we won't get distracted this time. Yeah, and the way they drive is so weird. Like it's just the way that they keep traction or maintain traction in the car. Now on the pad, I've never really had to think about it too much, but I know certainly at some of the lower speed corners at the circuits that we've driven at so far, we've not really been that good, to be honest. We've always struggled to pull away and pull out. And what I've been doing is, of course, trying to use the gear, all of the gear when I'm pulling away. And they upshift like so early a lot of the time. They go into the corner, and then by the time they've even touched the throttle here, they do an upshift, kind of like there. They probably do it earlier than that, really. But they're like upshifting all the time, and then just holding the throttle down. There's a technique there that I can't, well, that needs practice anyway. It doesn't feel natural to drive the car like that, so. Does need work, but there's certainly potential. As I've done a couple of laps around here as well, because there's a number of hairpins as well where I can practice this. It's where I gained all of my time in time trial today. Or in the traction zones, really. I thought I'd actually gain time in the high-speed corners and stuff like that, where there's quick direction changes and I can turn the steering wheel a bit more. So they're poopy anyway. Driving my way is better. Not quicker though, is it? I mean, not that it matters. I'm setting my difficulty to tailor my driving, of course, but I just thought it was interesting how they could, how to, you know, what is the fastest way of driving this car. And unsurprisingly for a Codemasters game, it's absolutely abusing the physics and the way the car powers out of corners and slows down. Did I even pass? Wait, did I even do that? I think I went out and didn't actually do the practice program. I was just doing a lap for the hell of it there. Hang on. That's better.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there.
Like for that corner, they probably would have jumped it down to 4th to get the car turned in, and then upshifted almost immediately as they hit the power. So that they kept traction. Always found this section pretty tricky. Just in general, I think the AI is super strong at the top of that hill there. So just worth remembering for the race.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
No. was heading for a corner cut there.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Oh, that's wide. I heard Mercedes have finally taken their Bottas's wheel off as well. Is that true? Didn't they publish a video today confirming that they've done it? Never had an incident. Never seen a failure like that before. It's very surprising that we still see things that we've never seen before. Wonder what the next thing will be that we've never seen before in F1 happen. Failure-wise. Heard them all, you'd feel like. Our carrier bags on the circuits. Run over a dog.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Sorry if you can hear any banging or crashing. There is some noise going on outside the house at the moment. I think people are out in the garden. The neighbours are out in the garden causing some sort of noise, whatever that is. Car generally feels okay, actually. I know we're on the hard tyres, we're never going to drive these ever again. It feels okay. Car feels good.
That's the program complete.
Don't think I purpled that at all there. Which is strange. I mean, I kept locking up and missing like a corner or two each lap. Okay, we'll carry on though. I'm not doing that again.
Fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
It's not worth the 20 extra resource points I'll get. Although that being said, if I'm short by 20 resource points on my next upgrade on the car at the end of this, I'm not going to be happy. This could be a really big big race in the championship tonight, of course, as well. 18 points behind Lewis Hamilton at the moment we are. He's just hitting form now, isn't he? He's just hitting this patch where he's always going to stick it on pole, probably. I can probably pinpoint it down to the moment we first picked him as a rival, when he then eventually just started to go, yep, gonna win everything now. Good luck trying to beat me.
Program complete and a job well done.
I mean, winning this race would go a long way to at least. It's, as I mentioned last time when we were at the end of Suzuka, it's still in our hands really. 4 races. I mean, even if Hamilton came second in each one, if we won them all, we're still good. Even if we win 3 of them, you know, that pulls back 21 points at the bare minimum.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember,
Still got to be flawless though.
lap time.
We need Bottas to not have DNF, which would be fab. He's had 2 races and so far that I can recall, and he's just had 2 DNFs straight off the bat, while he's been in a good position both times. Like Mercedes have intentionally like hit the kill switch on his car.
Okay, test complete.
So far, so good. And we're not dead last yet in the standings, which is good. Okay, let's. We're almost last. Hey, Waldo.
So far, our fastest
I
lap.
see that you are here a go. Oh, again. I'm not going to be anywhere else, am I? At the moment. How far off? Oh, just a 1.8 seconds, no biggie.
Session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Bottas, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye.
Don't read anything into that. How you doing, Waldo? Oh, why are you sad? What is there to be sad about? Oh, Sweden is doing terrible in the hockey. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, the UK are probably doing terrible as well. If not worse than you. If there is a team. Explain what's going on in the hockey, Waldo. What competition is this that Sweden are doing terrible at? Tied to the UK. It's That's not good. I don't really recall us being a UK, sorry, a world hockey leading side. That being said, we have a local hockey rink and a local hockey team, which is quite cool. Actually went to a match once at their old ice rink, and then knocked it down and built a new ice rink.
In this program, we're looking at ER.
You're playing the UK tomorrow.
This is all about managing your battery efficiently.
Well, I hope you do all right, but I mean,
Take buttons, drain
the
the
UK is shit. Well, obviously.
maximum power.
We won our first game for the first time in like 60 years. Go on, UK. Go on, lads. I'm proud of the lads. Making history. If you lose to the UK, you haven't won a match in 60 years until yesterday or whenever it was, then disband. What's going to happen? Your country is going to be in shambles. Like actual shambles. Yeah, I didn't even realise there was a hockey championship going on, I'm not gonna lie. Why have
Well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so
the championship is an absolute mess since the NHL players are not here at all, so basically Canada is also shit. Well, there's your problem. If you're not going to bring your best players, then why bother? It was 10 times the money. What, the NHL was 10 times the money, you mean? That's disgraceful. Can't even represent your own nation. I'm curious to know. Oh, God. I don't even know who any of the hockey players are in the UK, so I don't know where they're from or what teams they play for. Like I say, I only knew that we have a local team, but I don't know how good our local team is in the UK. We beat Belarus. That's embarrassing.
we're second in the speed trap.
10 times the money if you bet on the UK to win against Belarus.
Per hour.
Have Belarus even been able to travel out though? Because hasn't Europe just blocked all their travel to and from the country? Have they got a bunch of bit part players as well in their lineup, like everyone else? See, that's what you have to do. You have to bring yourselves down to the UK's level, and now you're being shown up by the better nation.
Okay, we need a few solid
If you
laps
picture us with a team of equal sides,
strategy.
you know, if you picture a team that's very similar to the UK in ability, you're going to lose to them. So, every time. We're just hockey masters, really, at the novice level. We run the novice game. Get on our level. There probably is no British players in the NHL. I've never heard of them. And if there has been, it's never been covered. The UK actually won the first ever hockey championship. I'm learning something here. Damn straight we did. I'm not surprised. We're fucking brilliant. Quite clearly what I'm hearing right now. Oh, there's a link. Hang on. What is that link? I'm scared to click it because I'm streaming on YouTube at the moment, and I don't want to get copyright claimed here again. Because if I do, then my channel's gone. Well, not gone, but I won't be able to stream on there. Whoa. Whoa. Missing a lot of apexes.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
So what's happening for the Olympics then? Are they? Is there going to be? They're all going to turn up for the Olympics, right? Surely they'll prioritise the Olympics over the NHL, right? If that's how it works. Because if not, I mean, UK got a medal shot, it sounds like. Well, you're hyping us up, Waldo. Yeah, doing these upshifts to help with traction's just Are they doing ice hockey at the Olympics? Yes, they've always done ice hockey. Oh, or is it at the winter? Oh no, it's the winter ones. Fuck. Alright. We might win it in 2 years. Oh shit. Nathan Walker. Oh, Nathan Walker. Right, yeah, him. Yeah, I know him. Didn't he get an OBE from the Queen? He's so well known.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
The Winter Olympics is in February. Shit, it is. All these international tournaments this summer that are all running as like Euro 2020 and, you know, the 2020 Olympics is really throwing me off. Because we haven't got long till Winter Olympics, and the World Cup's only next year as well. Like, that's mad. I can't believe it's been 3 years since the last like major international football tournament. And already we're gonna be 2022 World Cup. It's finally here. Oi, oi, oi. Nathan Walker plays for Australia. Waldo, why do you think he was... Why did you mention him then? He's not British, is he? He's from Australia. Whoa. Oh, he's Welsh born but Australian.
Great lab. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Are Australia any good at hockey? I bet he's regretting not being part of the UK team at the moment in this championship. Oh, the NHL take a break for the Olympics. Okay. So he's British, he don't care what he does in his spare time. Okay. This is the test then. How far away from the qualifying time are we going to be here?
Okay, this is a quali sim.
Australia's like Division 3.
Our closest rival
Doesn't register. I don't know what that means. How many divisions are there? 129.7. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tough, that. I mean, it would be good to actually hit turn 1 properly, that. Oh man, we are so far behind. I think we can go quicker than that. I'm going to try that again. First sector was really messy there.
Don't worry about tires, just give it everything.
We came pretty close to Bottas there in the leaderboard, actually. We were right up there. Like, I don't even care like about qualifying on pole or whatever. I just get me around like the top 6 or 7. That's all I really want to be. Phil, see you in a bit, mate. Shop time. Why are you going to the shop? Why is the shop not coming to you? Oh my god, that's too much oversteer. Hit the curb there. Fucking oversteer in 7th gear. That wasn't good. Let's restart the lap.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be.
Whoa,
doing, so
fucking
that's we
what?
need to beat.
That was crazy oversteer. Oh, he's actually, oh, you're right. It's, you're willingly going outside. Okay. Well, enjoy. Make the most of the weather that's basically not raining. It's actually been a nice day. I got to go out tomorrow. That's when I'm gonna go out and socialise and whatever. Got my second COVID jab tomorrow as well. As of tomorrow, I will be immune from COVID-19 at least. All the other stuff I can still get at some point. Whoa. Waldo can jab me. Why would you want to... Any opportunity to inflict pain and suffering.
Okay, test over.
I'm going to try that again. One more time. One more time. If I can't do this, then it's over. Can't even get within the green time. This time they're setting me is the green one. It's not even the purple time.
Close to our rivals' pace.
Have you been jabbed yet, Waldo? Or are you going to? I mean, to be fair, they haven't really started offering out to my age group. It's just a perk of my job, really. That, my local council just has surplus jabs or vaccines available if I want them, or if I wanted to have one. Yeah, officially my age group hasn't been asked yet. Ellie is jabbing me. Like hell she is. That's the closest I'm going to get.
Much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid.
15th! You've basically received all of your child... So wait, your mum gives you your shots? What? Wait, is she medically trained? Explain. That makes no sense. That's weird. No, I mean, one, how did she obtain all that stuff? She was your school nurse. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? You could have like maybe said that, explained that. I just imagine she'd like went to like Mothercare and got a jab, or picked out the vaccination she wanted to give you, and then had done them herself. Like took off her belt and just wrapped it around your arm and just went, this won't hurt. This won't hurt for a minute.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are...
Well, this looks a little better.
And a racing point. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us
This looks
again
a little
for the rest
better.
of the weekend.
We're up there. I would take third place quite happily, if it means we're up here with these guys. I wonder what kind of people I'll be seeing tomorrow when I get my jab. I saw, when I was there first time, it was just predominantly older people. Elderly people. Like, significantly older. So I wonder if we'll be seeing a few more young people in there now. Or younger people. Just, yeah. I was so impressed by how it was set up here in the UK. It was just, I was in and out, like, so quick, really. I was led to, like, my queue by, like, 6 different people. I had to talk to this person, then go to this person. Oh, if I qualify for this, then I go to talk to that person, they'll send me over there. But proper organised. It's very, very good in the UK. I'm very pleased at how the UK is going. Although we're getting this Indian variant coming up at the moment. And starting to increase our numbers a little bit more, but I'm just happy. I'm just happy I can go out. Like, I don't care. Restrictions can stay just like this for all I care for like the next couple months. They want to lift everything by like this time next month, or 3 weeks now, I think it is. But honestly, I'm quite happy. We can go out. We can go like and meet people like in indoor places. I don't know more than 6 people anyway, so meeting in groups of 6 is totally fine. I just want to go around like a friend's house and like have a coffee or like have a drink in the evening or something, or just go out for dinner. I have no desire to go out into like massive groups at the moment. That being said, I would like to go to Silverstone this year for the British Grand Prix. We've not been told I mean, my ticket's been booked, but we've not been told that it's been cancelled or they're not allowing crowds in yet. It might happen yet, but fingers crossed that won't be the case. But apart from that, everything else in the next couple of months, I honestly would be happy to just staying put if it means just like containing this new variant. But nope, they're gonna send people abroad on holiday. I don't understand why you'd want to go abroad anyway at this moment in time. Like, what compels them to go away just because, oh, we want a holiday? You haven't been able to have competitions, but at least you've been able to see your friends. Exactly. Like, that's the main thing. I can go out and I can actually see people. I can see my parents. I mean, I moved out from my dad's now. I can go and see him though, which I've been able to do. My mum's been able to visit and I've been able to go over to see her. That's an awful corner cut. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this staying put. I have no plan to go abroad at the moment. Why would I? Why risk it? Why like spread? Oh my god, that's a lot of oversteer. Like, why spread stuff from this country, and why potentially risk bringing other things in as well? By just going away for a week, just so you can like lay on the fucking beach. Just do it in your garden. Selfish wankers. You haven't been to uni since March. So what's happening with that? Are you back open? In the UK, it's all, I mean, education's been up and running for a couple of months now. Even though it is just kind of the end of the academic year, but people have been going in still. So what's the deal with your university? Have they told you when you can go back? Or what? Oh, I lose so much time up the hill there. Barely put a foot wrong. Haven't heard a word about uni. It's a shame, really. Are you still like doing like home education and stuff though? Are they giving you like, they give you like courses and coursework to do still? And dissertations to write and whatever. I don't know. I didn't go to uni, so so I don't know the jargon that well. We're so far off the pace here. I'm not even going to bother with this practice session. Straight to quali. Let's do it. So the plan in Sweden is that everyone will be vaccinated in August. So you assume everything will be normal by then.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen.
No, nice of Nick to be at the bottom of the timesheets here along with me.
Formula One.
Yeah.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You really put a lot of effort into practice.
Like, I'm quite happy with how it's all ended up, really. Like, speaking purely like from a selfish point of view, now that obviously that whole year was a nightmare scenario for a lot of people. I mean, I've not been able to see parents or my mum particularly for quite a while. And friends and stuff as well. One, I'm glad like it didn't happen when I was in education, because I would have got nothing done. When I'm at home, I get distracted way too much, and I would never have got any schoolwork done at all. So I mean, they missed me by a decade. Swine flu was a thing back at the end of my secondary school stint, but it never really materialised into anything, thankfully. But yeah, so grateful that I wasn't at school age. But I'm so glad, because work, like attitudes to work, like in our workplace, they've been so happy just to let us work from home, really. And I kind of changed job in the middle of the pandemic as well. I stayed in the same organisation, but done something kind of completely different. And they pretty much told us we're going to be working from home for the foreseeable still. So, you know, the next at least year and a half, I foresee that I'm going to be, you know, working from home, which is great. I'm going to really struggle if I go back to the office at some point. I mean, I don't mind going back like once a day, once a week, or you know, twice a week or whatever. But yeah,
Great.
it's just such a drag coming in the evening and like having to like do housework and stuff. And especially now I'm like living on my own as well. I'm so happy that I've been able to do it during this period and I kind of had the whole day and to kind of get chores done and stuff like that. So it's great. That's me. So yeah. But it's nice to have things starting to lift. Restriction wise now. Like I say, just keep it as is for now. If they've got concerns about the variant still, this Indian variant in the UK, just keep restrictions as they are. Keep them for now. You don't have to totally lift everything. I can wait a couple more months. Right, we've got enough money for an R&D part. Give me these roll dampers, please. There's a lot of upgrades here. We've not actually been told yet which parts we're going to be losing for next season yet. I haven't actually had that email come through into the messages. No. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. There's not really going to be another season after this, but I'll be curious to see just how broke we're going to make this team. How far are we going to really drive them into the ground? Team Silverstone have survived in Formula 1 for what? Nearly 30 years now? And then I came in one season and have just bankrupted them. Okay. Top 10 will do, mate. Really, to be honest, we're not going to get a top 10. I've already got a bad feeling about this. Okay. Out we go. Waldo, I still have this Fanta Exotic in my fridge. What's going on? Why haven't you mentioned this for a while? I have just left it in there one day thinking I'm just gonna do a taste test on stream. I'm just gonna do it eventually. Oh, the sun's shining on the track, which isn't good. Gonna mess up some of these corners for sure. Hello, Stevie. He just turns up just in time for the Fanta chat. Turned in a bit early at the start there. Stevie's been here a while. Sure. Yeah, sure, I can appreciate you lurking. But as soon as he heard Fanta, he was like, nope. Gotta get involved. I'll do the taste test on one of the iRacing streams that I do. So, I'll have to let you know whenever that is. in you know, in like that hour of downtime that I have between the races that I do on iRacing at the moment. I need to fill some time in. I can probably do that then.
That's the fastest lap so
I mean, that's P1 for now, but that's not going to be that good, I don't think. Okay, down to third. Who's ahead? Half a second off. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, nice of you to mention that, Stevie. You've just done this track on your career mode and fucked this circuit. Well, thanks, mate. Why didn't you not tell me this now? Oh, I'm down in 10th at the moment. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna get done in again here. Okay, gotta find an improvement here. Bit wide there. Oh, that's a much nicer turn that time. This is the worst bit. This is where the AI absolutely kick ass. We've maintained our time, thankfully. Oh, it's a slight lock up though. Can't see the DRS line because the sun's in the way.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa, shitting out. Oh, that's way wide. Oh, fucking hell, get across the line. Oh, bottled that last corner. It wasn't a dramatically great improvement anyway. Oh, this is going to hurt. Still in 10th. Just a 1.3 seconds off the Mercs. No big deal. A 10th wouldn't have gained me anything anyway.
Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
Whew. How do you compete with these in qualifying? Turn difficulty down to like 70 probably. But we were pretty neck and neck in practice at one point.
We're top of the speed trap, 211.4.
That is just absurd, isn't it? Where's Nick de Vries? Just for a comparison. He set the same time as me, pretty much. He's still down there. Right, one more lap then. This is going to be not a top 10 at this rate. Let me just check the tyres. Did I change them? Yeah. Right, here we go then. Like I said, I only found the 10th on that last lap. And so, okay, so we're at the top 10 now. To be fair, I could take 11th. Why have I got a warning light on? What's that? Red spanner. Ignore it. Traffic's coming out. I'm going to get obstructed here. Oh my god. Oh, I'll carry way too much speed in that. Get out of the way, you've got a massive straight to get out of the way. He's going to do it right in the braking zone. What a fucking arse. Fuck's sake. Get out of the way! Fuck's sake, man. How am I 2 temps up? What the hell? Use Ricardo as a brake because he turned in on me. It's the apex again. Oh, that's a lock up. Look at this time I'm finding. If Norris lets me through in the worst place here, I'm uninstalling. That is an awful corner cut. I've lost time anyway. Ah. Oh, nice of Lando to not get out of the way at all there. Best I can do. Well, not the best I can do. I got blatantly obstructed on my best lap. And then I cut a corner somewhere.
All ready for tomorrow's race, but before
11th.
let's have a quick look at those
At least Bottas is ahead.
Bottas,
But
Hamilton and Max Verstappen. With
what are we going to do about that?
all that remains is the main event.
Pretty much the same lap time as Nick as well, though.
Interrupted for the Grand Prix
Again,
tomorrow.
he improved,
Make sure you
but only
tune in.
just. If I didn't improve there, I would have been down there. I would have been 14th. How? I don't even understand. Don't get it. Right, got it all to do from 11th. At least we got the tyre choice. We have the same car. Like the performance of these cars are pretty, like in terms of R&D development, we're pretty much neck and neck on the line. Doesn't sit right. Something's a bit weird. Something's a bit fishy. Getting played here.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Well, it's, at least, like I say, at least it's dry. We're not going to get pissed about by the weather. So I mean, look at that. We're the two clear teams well clear of everyone else. So why? Like, fair enough, me, like maybe being off, but Nick de Vries himself as well is like all the way down. Like he's just the same, done the same, is at the same time as me. So don't get it. Stevie, while you're here, if you missed my message or my suggestion earlier, where's the? Is there like a qualifying calculator as well? So you know, like in this race calculator, we set one, we set a time. But is there a a qualifying calculator? Because the differences in quali performance and race performance is just obscene. I have no idea. I have to do a sneaky Google search.
Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix.
I need a quick wee.
Magnificent
One sec.
city of Austin.
One sec.
It's clear in 2018 that Kimi Raikkonen delighted the world by winning for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what I wonder is in store for us today. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles an hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into turn 1 and at the end of the long back straight into turn 12. What a race we have in store today. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's start with Racing Point. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Ricciardo, Albon, Pierre Gasly and Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Vettel and a Racing Point, Bottas. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. De Vries, Esteban.
Are you kidding me?
Magnussen, Fiat,
Bottas starting 11th.
and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, and George Russell ends our grid line.
Oh, I hate this game.
Almost time for those 5
Bottas gets on pole and then he doesn't start there. No, he's got to start 10 places back now. Oh, there we go. So Lewis has got a clean run then.
Good result today if we want to catch Hamilton in the Drivers' Championship.
That's... oh, this is match fixing at its finest. Nothing's gone right these past couple of races. Look at the strategy, man. Medium and soft? Maybe? No, not too... No. Why is it forcing a 2-stop when I go on? Oh, I don't know. Medium and soft, or do we just stick with the same strategy as these guys? We just invert it if we start on hard. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know. Every strategy we've picked so far has been shit as well. Waldo wants to be done with this term. If you're on about this season, you and me both. Oh my god, okay. Well, yeah, I know it'll be a 1-stop, but I think it's unfeasible. Do we alternate? Do we start on hard tyres though? And I go soft at the end. I'm going to do that. I'm going to invert it. Waldo wants this strat. You want me to go medium then hard? Don't do that. Okay. I really don't know. The hard and soft is 0.2 faster. I thought it was 0.2 slower. Regardless, let's... I want to do that. How do I remove that stint? There we go. We're going to do that. We're just going to do that. We might struggle in this opening stint, but then we'll be on the same tyres as the rest of them. And then we'll go on the soft tyre at the end as well to really... Just got to be a really good first stint. We might not make up too much ground really, but... No, let's do it. Let's do it. YOLO. Oh, there goes Bottas. Oh my god, there's a car. Give me room. Whoa, fucking whoa! Jesus Christ. That was scary, scary times. Okay. We're ahead of Bottas, crucially. When he just decided to, like, hit the anchors. Oh, they're so fast out of there, though. Oh, and I've locked up. Well done. Kind of a so-so start. Bottas must be sick of me already. Oh, there's so much understeer.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
Feels like we picked the wrong tyres. Oh, that's nice. Hamilton's miles clear already. He's so much faster. He's so much faster. Oh my god. I need a couple of laps just to get up to speed. Oh, he's gone already. I've just got to have faith that the soft tyre just starts to die pretty early. Oh my god, there's no rear grip either. Oh my god, he's going on the inside here! Why? Look at the map! It's just literally a 12-car train and I'm leading it. These tyres are absolutely shocking.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I can't even do those corners flat out. Bottas is going to drive clean around the outside of me in one of these high-speed corners. Driver in front.
Norris ahead. Gap to car in front is 2.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:33.9.
What?
You're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap.
2 stop. Why is Norris on a 2 stop? Is everyone on a 2 stop here? Fucking hell. There's so much understeer. Oh, I've gone wide.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Ask about Bottas. I'll try to if I can actually get the thing up. Driver behind.
Bottas is behind you. The gap is less than a second.
No shit.
Old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. The time last lap was a 1:34.7.
Okay, so there's a mix of strategies between these soft runners. I gotta slow this thing down. I can't slow it down. I've just given up that spot. I don't have DRS. Alright, well, Bottas is gone then. Oh my fucking... Why is there no grip on these tyres? Oh my god. Definitely put these on at the wrong time.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing.
Hamilton's so far ahead as well. This is really depressing. Come on, stop locking up. Like, there's just, it's so lazy. The way the car's just tipping in is just so incredibly lazy. One stoppers are in. They're going to be in probably around lap 9, I expect. There's so much creaking going on this wheel stand. Look at Hamilton. It's upsetting. It's actually upsetting how far away he's running away with this. Oh, come on. Just got to put our head down and just focus on trying to get the best we can here. The win is looking way off at the moment. Just slow the bloody car down, come on. Can't even do that, having a hard time doing that. Also holding out for a safety car or a virtual. Oh, there it is.
Caution, caution.
It's Bottas breaking down again. I don't believe it. He's actually cursed.
There's 3.
He is actually cursed.
Green flag.
Oh yeah, this is too early, really. Definitely. Yeah, because everyone needs to come in yet. It's got to happen soon. Come on, guys, get on with it. That's funny. Like... If I'm not laughing, or if I'm not laughing here, I'd be crying. Car ahead. Driver in front.
Norris just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap ahead is 2.4 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are
No front
7
grip.
laps old. We think
Still.
they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:35.4.
How's Norris going to do a 2-stop? Surely, well, he's not 2-stopping. I'm just being given shit information here. Because if he was 2-stopping on those tyres, he would have been in about 3 laps ago. Oh, fuck off with the lockup. Every time. Come on. They've got to be in very, very soon here.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
Oh, here we go. Alright, the first of them are in. So Norris is in, Verstappen's in. Hamilton's going to be like... He's almost a pit stop ahead already, isn't he? Hey, Fekos. Lewis Hamilton's my favourite driver in the real world. Not right now that he isn't. But, yeah. I'm a Hamilton boy. We clash. Oh. In what way though? Max or... Oh yeah, Verstappen fan. Okay. Hey, I'm not going to knock it though. I'm not one of those... I mean, I've followed Lewis his whole F1 career. But I'm not going to just dismiss Verstappen. Yeah, exactly. Stevie's a Ferrari fan, exactly. I'm friends with all sorts of different fans.
The gap to the car ahead is 10.9 seconds.
As a Hamilton fan, I'm relishing this year anyway. It's been a really good year so far. I mean, even taking out the Monaco race, really. Even then. It's just nice to have some kind of championship fight again. Like, Hamilton could just go and walk all of these championships for the rest of his career. But then you're always going to have people putting him down. And going, oh, it's the car. It's the car. But, you know, it's these kind of fights that make, you know, make him the champion that he is. You know, I hope that when he like retires in a couple of years, we'll look back at this year as like, you know, I hope he of course wins the title, but we'll be looking at that going, he went up against Max toe to toe and won the title. I'd take that as one of his bigger, I would rate that as one of his, you know, best championships if he manages to do it. It just adds more weight to the championship, you know, when you have these fights and he comes out on top. Just like he's done for, you know, the vast majority of the races he's been put up against. Fucking hell, what the fuck was that? Now the rear tyres are gone. This is actually a joke. Seb hasn't come in yet, by the way. None of them have come in. So what is this? I mean, I'll keep an eye on this because I'm just going to pit just as long, like, I'm going to pit earlier if it means I can keep my tyres in. Max is better on pace, but Lewis is more consistent. It's hard to tell, really. I would have expected Max to, with the car he's got right now, I went into Bahrain thinking Red Bull had the fastest car. Max was a long way clear on pole. I'm surprised Max hasn't taken more pole positions, if you know, just a comment on that whole pure pace thing. I mean, he'll get it nailed eventually, but I would have expected him to get more poles with the car he's got right now. No assists. I have no assists on at the moment. At the moment. It's been about 10 years since I used assists. So, yeah, no assists. Waldo's essay is done. Only one to... Oh, God. I don't miss being in education with all those essays. No, thank you. Stevie, on a scale of 1 to 10, how were you feeling at the Monaco Grand Prix start on Sunday? Okay. Everyone's in the pits here except the Ferrari. So the soft tyre can go 11 laps really. Hamilton's going on medium as well. What kind of fucking shit strategy have this team put me on? So Hamilton's gone soft medium basically.
Nick is in the pits. Nick in the pits.
So I'm delighted with that. Thanks guys. How do I go over the curb without traction control? I tend to avoid the curbs when I'm trying to hit the loud pedal. The car goes over the curb quite nicely a lot of the time. It's more to do with your racing line than your right foot really. If you're going into a corner too tight and hitting a curb. Go, 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 go! 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 This is it! So, medium tyre, boys.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty.
This is it. Quick! Turn down the fuel. There we go. Is this the same Kez that did co-op career? Oh my god, don't get a penalty. Don't get a penalty. Sorry, I'm panicking. Is this the same Kez that did co-op career with Fissy? It is. That's a callback right there. Come on. Get me to the pit lane. No! Don't end now.
Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Oh, I'm a bit sweaty. Where's Hamilton? Nah, he's gone past. If your rear tyre goes over the curb, you're always spinning.
Exit now.
I mean, I'm not really driven the game with traction off, so I couldn't really tell you what that feeling... I can't really relate to the feeling that you're getting, unfortunately,
One stop to go.
to really give some sound advice. Oh look, there's Seb. So really, what's happened here is I've been conned, haven't I? Because that safety car came in, or that virtual safety car ended just as I came into the pit lane there, and now I've gone onto the same tyre as everyone else. So I just spent a whole stint on the hard tyre, on a slower tyre than everyone else, to get a strategic advantage.
Charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
Oh, stop locking up, please. I want to cry. Oh my god. I'm back on my wheel. Good boy. Mate, how long, where have you been? My last Sochi stream was... Sochi was a couple weeks back now. How do you not know this? Oh, I'm really, really dissatisfied with how that's all panned out. Wait, Hamilton's not leading at the moment though. Ricciardo! Daniel Ricciardo's leading the race in the McLaren. Okay, we've jumped. Oh, Leclerc got... No, who have I jumped? Have I jumped anyone? I don't think I actually have. No, it's just Bottas and it's Verstappen who've both retired. I'm sorry guys, you're just going to hear me shout at how rigged this race has been now for the next 14 laps. So my only hope is I catch up these guys before Hamilton gets past Ricciardo. That is literally the lifeline I've been given here. And I'm not going to lie, that's not very good. Nothing like the ARL league, the league racing days. These are just as quick, probably, at the moment. In terms of my deficit to the race leaders. Yeah, I got out qualified. What was the gap? I was 1.3 seconds behind Hamilton or Bottas on pole. Pretty much the gap in ARF1 for the most part. Was by no means the quickest there. Just like I'm not the quickest here. So. Come on. We're pulling away now, so... Driver in front.
Norris is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.5.
Gotta say, Hamilton, he must be closing in a tiny bit. So really, the gap needs to be around. Where are we? So we're 18 points behind in the championship at the moment. For me to still have some kind of control over if I can win this or not, I need to be 21 points. I can't be no more than 21 points behind Hamilton at the end of today. Which seems like a bit of a long shot, really. Doing nowhere near enough here. And I know what's going to happen as soon as I catch these three up as well. Because they're all just DRSing each other along. This is my fight now, I think. Norris is going to come in again because he's going to two-stop. There's no way around that now. He's locked in because he's on another set of soft tyres. Well, that was way too late on the brakes.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Why did I switch DRS off again? Just shut it off manually. Yeah, we've pulled well away from Seb behind. same corner every time. Alright, and it's a really, really quick AlphaTauri in a straight line that's holding these guys up as well. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Gasly up there doing bits again in P5. Remember when he was a championship contender? A very brief moment in the season early on. God. Right, Norris is in. That two-stop hasn't worked. Why even do that anyway? Makes no sense. Okay, so that's 2 points we've gained back. I think Hamilton's got the fastest lap as well, which it's all just falling into place for him, isn't it? Come on, Charles, do something. Do something, please. Oh my god, sorry, people have been... Oh my god, people are following. Oh, there's a raid. Oh shit. Oh shit, be cool, be cool. Hi guys. Thanks, Blue Dewey. 10 people! I don't even know 10 people. Oh, getting loads of follows as well. Oh my god, Arctic Nitro. Hang on, I'm in the corners, I can't shout this out. Hope we get a podium. You ain't been watching this race, my friend. We're stuck behind these guys, DRSing each other along. Oh, someone... Ricardo's on the side. So Ricardo's just relinquished the lead to Hamilton then. So Ricardo was two-stopping as well. This game hates me today. This game hates me. Hang on, when I'm on the straight, I'll do a shout out for all those followers, because I've just had a mad influx. Oh my god, that's a corner cut. I was looking at I was looking off screen. I'm sorry. So at least Ricciardo took the fastest lap off of Lewis. So it's a point in my favour again. Right, Leclerc's a little closer here. No, he's not. Okay. Arctic Nitro, Emma's, Samar. Oh my god, Samar Lama. Lando Norris fan. I'll come back. Hang on, there's a few more. I'll do it next straight. Thanks for the follow anyway. Appreciate you. Oh, that's really put me off my stride. Shit. Sam works. Okay. You know how hard reading things off a screen is? One, I'm far away from my monitor here as well. Like, this isn't like a proper dedicated rig. This is like a wheel stand that I set up. And I can't fit it under the desk completely. So, I'm quite far away already. My vision's getting worse because I'm an old man these days. On my, like, 21-inch monitor or whatever it is. I'm trying the best with the very limited resources I have. Oh, all good fun though. I appreciate the raid regardless. That corner I've not done right once either. Come on. There is a podium at stake here. There is actually a podium on the cards here if we can get just a little closer. There's a Renault not far up the road. Although I've just seen Ricciardo catching us at such a rate behind us. I've only just noticed that. And I'm not very good in the traction zones at all. So just for reference, the raiders that are still here, what content is this? An F1 channel that's just come through? Dewey, fill me in. What have you just been doing?
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Box? No. No.
Okay, copy that.
Didn't realise he actually. I didn't realise he actually responded to that. Yeah, it is F1. Okay, cool. Every time. That was pretty late. Okay. He's a little slow. I need to just get a tiny bit closer there. And then I'm chucking that. Right, Ricciardo's past Seb as well, so this is kind of urgent that this move needs to happen here. Oh, this could happen here. That's an open corner. Whew, okay. Let's get him. That was a clean move, right? That seemed pretty legit. Oh my god, that's a frame rate drop. Okay. How far we got? Lap, 6 laps-ish. Danny Rick's the guy behind still. Look, 3 seconds that gap now. Woo! That was close. This needs to happen because we've got Perez up the road in the Renault in my podium spot. There's so many buttons to press. Oh my god, okay. Has to be this lap. Please be this lap. Horrible understeer. Save me. Don't think it's going to happen. Not close enough. Unless... Whew. Holy shit, that was some overspeed. Okay, let's do it. Driver in front.
Perez ahead. Gap to car in front is 3.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:33.7. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
That's so weak into that first corner. Okay, come on. If we can get close, we'll get him. He's on his own net. If I could stop locking up, that would be fab. Phil, you've made it! At last. How was the shop? Any big things that you bought that you would want to share? It was fruitful. Literally. Did you go to the fruit stand first? Get your 5 a day? Partly. You 2.5 a day. Not really pulling the gap here to Perez. I thought we would close in a bit more than this. It's only been about 3 attempts, I think. He bought a fruit and seed mix and a watermelon flavoured drink. And jam donuts. Jam is a kind of fruit. Yeah. Couple of beers for the Indy 500. I'm not even at the. I can't even watch Indy 500 this weekend because I'm at Silverstone actually. I'm doing a track day experience, which I'm really looking forward to. It got delayed by like 3 months because of the pandemic. I'm gonna be driving a little single seater around around Silverstone. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I just haven't mentioned that, just want to casually slip that in, by the way. Am I camming it? I've ordered, so they offer like packages and deals and stuff that covers that kind of stuff. So yes, there will be footage, hopefully. I'm not going to say yes or no, but from what it says on the catalogue, it's heavily implied that there's going to be like a photographer there, and there will be cameras set up as well. So yeah, we'll have a look next stream. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, once that's all done on Sunday, next stream I do after that, we can go through some of the footage. Sanskar, see you later, man. Nice to meet you. Hopefully see you soon. I mean, we're pulling away from the guys behind at a nice rate, but this fight for the podium looks dead and buried here. I think that's absolutely hammer it. there was a raid in the end, which was really funny that you mentioned that. Not from the official F1 account though, which is what we originally, you know, suggested. But still, we got a nice group of 10, which was nice. Isn't McLaren Dan in charge of all the F1 esports stuff? Gonna have to drop him a message. Hey Dan, next time you're streaming with your 2,000 viewers, just you know, little slip of the button at the end. No one will know. Tyres are gone now, it looks like. Yeah, Perez is going to hang on to this because that gap is not going down. So I think we're done here. Well, I need a miracle. So this, who can stop this Hamilton Mercedes juggernaut? Just 3 races. Every race we've had so far, he's just been on top form and he's just nailed it. I feel very much like Alonso at the end of the 2012 season, when Seb just came at him and just started reading off wins, wins, wins. Lewis has quite the lead at the moment. I mean, this has been a half decent drive, to be honest. It's not really been clean, has to be said. There's been a few lockups here and there. Made some nice overtakes though. But, can you say wins again because Seb won 4 on the bounce? Well, yeah, he did, didn't he? They went to Asia in 2012. Oh, and he's just set the fastest lap at the end as well there. On the medium tyre as well, I just... I don't know. I've got nothing else to say other than, all, you know, nothing to add to all the other comments I've made all race. Game's rigged. Jesus. Dan is now owned by EA. There's a fault.
That's a spectacular victory then.
How does it feel to be all of Lewis's championship rivals in real life? Yeah, we're
And they thoroughly deserve the cheers of
feels
the
like it, doesn't it?
today.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, let's see. We had Bottas took pole and then got a 10-second penalty, a grid penalty at the start of the race. Ricciardo appeared to lead, but he was actually just 2-stopping. The virtual safety car came out, which presented a real big opportunity for me and chucked me into the pit lane. And then they restarted the race just as I was about to come in, so I didn't gain anything there. He went on the medium tyre instead of the hard tyre like I thought he was going to. And then he made it last, and then set fastest lap at the end as well. And then all the other drivers who had some shot at perhaps matching him for pace, like Verstappen and Bottas, retired as well. All in one race.
Let's review the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, I'm going to give it to the Racing Point driver today. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's another clear win for Mercedes. As they
That's 18 seconds clear as well. He's 18 seconds ahead up the road.
For the whole team. It's been an absolutely wild weekend.
I don't know how I can't drive any better than that, really. even with all the mistakes, that's not 18 seconds worth of mistakes we made today. Ah, dear. Regardless, we done well to fight back, really. So, well, if you think about it, Bottas and Verstappen retired ahead of us. So really, this should have been 6th. Phil, another 6th place. This should have been. I've kind of defaulted into 4th, which isn't ideal. But you know, it's 4 extra points. Hamilton's so that gap must be now. So he's added another 14 to his 18-point lead. This is looking grim, guys. I'm not going to lie. Let's see the standings. We're 32 behind with 3 to go. That's we could wrap this season up a couple races early. It looks pretty damning at this point. To be fair, we had a couple of good races after USA last season, so there's still a chance of getting some results. But I mean, even if we win the next 3, Hamilton can still just come home second, and he'd still win it by 11 points. So, yeah, this is the decider here. I think. I agree. This feels like game over at this point. Which is really annoying because it's taken me 3 months to get to this point. So, no, nothing else to say. Look how far behind Bottas has fallen now, because he's had 3 retirements in a row here, and Hamilton's taken 75 points in that period, or 75 points plus in that period. So we're all straight up having a good time. We're all in. This is Lewis Hamilton's world, and we're all just his AI in this. Constructors, yeah, it's game over there. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Okay. Pretty sad times. Feels bad, man. Oh, look, and he's winning the rivalry again. I should have not set him as a rival this time round, just to see how his performance would be. Because they obviously crank it up once you select him as a rival. And ever since I've done that, he's won pretty much everything in front of him. I challenged him to a throwdown and he's absolutely bossed it. Oh, okay. I don't think we'll have any special events to do. I don't think. I think Mexico's pretty much the weekend after in the calendar. Yeah. I don't even think we have time for an upgrade on the car. No, pretty much here already. Okay, let's wrap it up. That was a very dejected okay there. That's, we've only got 3 left. Mexico! That's next. I think we had a good race here last year. I mean, like 3 months ago when we done last season. So, we'll see how it goes. That being said, the title could be wrapped up at the next race, at this race, if we lose enough points. So Hamilton needs 18 points, right? Sorry, he needs 20 points. He needs a 20-point swing to confirm himself as the champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's had more race wins than me this season now as well. That's a landmark that I've not referenced yet. I won 6 this season, which I thought was pretty good, and he's won 7 now. So tide has definitely turned in his favour. There was a GeoGuessr round where it put you on this circuit. I hope you got it your answer right within like 1 meter. Okay, we're going to wrap it up anyway. So, when is the next stream? Is I hear nobody asking. But I'm going to tell you anyway. I don't know. We'll do something very soon. So, really, it could happen on the weekend. So it's either going to be Saturday night. It won't be Sunday because, as I mentioned, I'm out at Silverstone doing real life driving, which I'm a bit anxious but excited to do. It could be Monday as well because it's a bank holiday, and if I don't have plans, then I may well do a stream then. If it's Saturday, I'll be doing iRacing with the Formula Renaults. That's providing Phil, we don't get our group together for whatever it is we're gonna do if there's a plan. And if it's Monday, then I'll probably just do the next round of this and just put this puppy down before because we've still got like a month and a half to the next game. And I really wanted to drag this career mode out a little bit all the way towards the end, but I think after this race, it's kind of like, well, we kind of know what way it's going, so let's just get it done. And then maybe, who knows, maybe we can do like a couple of other races. If there is enough people watching, we can maybe perhaps get a multiplayer lobby going up on F1 as well, which I've not really done that often, but that would be quite nice to do. So, yeah. Bit open-ended, but we'll see. So you'll either see me Saturday or Monday. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm absolutely sweating. That was a really stressful race. That really, really, really was difficult. I've not sweated that much for a long time. I don't know if that's just because the weather's getting warmer or not, but anyway. Thanks everyone. It's been quite a good day. We've had met some new people, and then once again, thanks to Blue Dewey for the raid. I appreciate that, and everyone else that's still stuck around. Old and new. And I'll see you on, Saturday or Monday. It'll be one of those. So, thanks a lot. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you later.